All right, it looks like this Lavar Ball thing is going to be around for a while. So let's do some mental evaluation of the situation. Is it Lavar Ball? Is it about him? Or is it the black mentality uh, with all these discussions going on? Let's break it down. Now the picture that I have up is actually a test. It's a quiz. Now the shirts in the background are my designs, my street dunker character and lady street dunker character. So, but I'm putting that back there for a point, and I'm going to bring that point out at the end of this discussion. This is my take on the view. First of all, the man came out with a pair of shoes for his son, and he has publicly said that he's about building generational wealth. Now, I'm asking the people that are saying he's a buffoon, he's stupid and all that, what's wrong with trying to create generational wealth? I think what the problem is, it goes to another issue. It goes to the issue of brainwashing. I do a lot of reading about wealthy people because I'm trying to become wealthy. So if I want to become wealthy, I have to research the wealthy and do what they do and try to pattern my mind to think the way they think. Wealthy individuals take risk. Most African Americans don't want to take risks. They want to stay with the status quo. And then if anybody else in the African American community tries to take risk, they complain about that and try to put, it's a crab mentality. When his son, I've been watching the videos, like I said, I don't watch a lot of sports because I just can't get into watching guys that are making millions of dollars and I'm broke as hell. So my goal is to get to where they are. Then I can watch some games. So that's my priority. But like I said, this back and forth debate, let's examine this. We know what something called Willie Lynch is. Willie Lynch stood on the banks of a river some hundreds of years ago and said, if you pit black people, the light against the dark, the men against the women, and all these things, you know the story. If you put them against each other, you can control them for years. And to me, that's what I see here. Because everybody is protecting the brands, the Nikes, the Reeboks, whatever the other brand is. Because they keep telling this man, well, you ruined it for your son. He could have got a contract to make millions of dollars and be set for life. Okay, he came out with his own shoe. He could. What if he could have made billions and created that generational wealth for his family? Y'all didn't look at, you're not looking at that side of it. In other words, you're saying to the world that nobody is going to knock Nike, Adidas, and these brands off their pedestal. Of course not. If they don't try it, somebody. I like the fact that he's trying, he's going for it. I'm rooting for him. I am rooting for this man because actually he's genius. Because if Nike was to get $55 million worth of advertising, they would have paid $55 million worth of free advertising. At the last I checked, I heard so far this man has gotten $55 million worth of free promotion for his son and his son's shoe. Now, to address another point, they've been saying that the NBA players are gonna really make it hard for this guy because of his dad. What kind of mentality is that? That is pure and simple Willie Lynch. And guess who's sitting back looking at us act the fool? I don't even have to say it. Now, I know some of these commentators are paid because they got to protect the Nike brand because that's their job. You got a lot of trolls that are protecting the Nike and the big brands. But this man has taken a stand and said he refused to let his children be pimped out. I'm going to use the word, be pimped out by a system that pimps our kids out daily, and then if something happened to him, they throw him to the curb. So now, this man he's trying to put his son in a position, if something happened to him, he still got something to fall back on. But a lot of people are not going to hear what I'm saying because they don't want to hear it, because it's called programming. Why do you think they spend billions of dollars for commercials and advertisements? Nike and Adidas, they're at the top of it. You know why? Because it's something called programming. They understand the conscious and the subconscious mind. They understand the difference between the two. Your subconscious mind is the habit mind. Once you get that subconscious mind, you have whoever you want. That's why they're spending the billions of dollars, because they are injecting subliminal messages into your mind. The news and commercials are the worst. Do you realize that there are countries that have banned American commercials with subliminal messages? But over here, we don't want to do that, because we are condoning everything that's backwards. This country is backwards. Everything that's bad, we look at it as good, and everything that's good, we see it as a problem. And so, to my African American community out there, like I said, this is my opinion, but it's some truth to it, and you know it, because look at where we are, and look at what look where other people, groups of people are, and look at us. So at some point, you guys say, okay, I'm constantly doing the same things, and I'm getting the same results. Why don't I look at doing something totally different? My goal right now is to reprogram my mind for success. And in order to do that, I have to do some stuff that I like repetition. That's after the age of 7, that's how you reprogram your subconscious mind. I challenge all my African American community to go on YouTube and look up something called isochronic tones and binaural tones and frequencies. I challenge you to do that, because we are so brainwashed into protecting brands that we don't realize that we're doing it, because it's at this point it's an involuntary reflex. Now let's get to the point. This man has challenged these big corporations. I think the shoe looks fine, and we're talking about how the shoe is ugly. I guarantee you, if y'all had not seen this shoe and you threw a Nike logo on that first, you would have said it's the baddest shoe in the world, because you're programmed for that. That's what the commercials are for. It's programming. Now I know a lot of people gonna come at me about this video. Good. I want you to, because he just proved that controversy really sells. So I'm trying to get my brand out. I'm gonna call it a Lavar Ball. I'm pulling a Lavar Ball, but at the same time, you know I'm making a valid point. This man has dominated the airwaves for the last, month? That's genius. That is I'm trying to tap into that. That's genius. Y'all saying, yeah, I don't like what he said, but if he had done it differently, you still would have found another reason to not like him. Because of our mentality. Oh, he got a white wife. So what? Wake up. Wake up, people. Let's come outside our comfort zone and try something different. Let's do that. Now, like I said, this is the Street Dunker Trash Talk t-shirt quiz. These are my shirts. Street Dunker Trash Talk. This is by me. I'm an African American. I'm going to get a lot of flack about this. Oh, that's some ugly crap. They look like N1. History lesson. I had this before N1 came out. They just beat me to the punch. Now what you got to say? So, like I said, my time is almost up. My 10 minutes are almost up. That's what I want to say. So let's go ahead and bring on the trolls and let's have this discussion. But at least we're having the discussion, because this is a discussion that really needs to be had. And we need to keep this discussion going on for a year. So I'm glad he did it this way. Hopefully we can wake some people up out there. So this is Street Dunker out. Check out, and give me a thumbs up. Go check out the website. It's going to be in the descriptions below. If not, that's fine too. Let's keep the discussion going though. Peace.